In this week's episode of Working with Work, it's all about you can achieve anything you want, but... Hello and welcome to episode 50 of my Working with Work series. My name is Carl Pauline, and in this week's episode I want to explain to you why you have the power to achieve anything you want to achieve today. Now that's a little bit of a misnomer, to be fair, because there are a lot of things maybe that we're not able to achieve. Like, I would love to be a Formula One driver, but it's not likely to happen because I've spent far too long not driving in a competitive environment. But there are many other things that we can achieve. Now, the reason I want to do this episode today is because what I've noticed is if you want to be a photographer, for example, 20 years ago, to become a photographer would have been prohibitively expensive. You would have needed a studio. The professional cameras that you needed cost thousands and thousands of dollars. Lighting cost thousands of dollars. Photoshop has never been expensive, and it was really the only software that we had available to us to make photographs better. But even then, 20 years ago, we were still using a lot of film photography. It was incredibly expensive, and if you didn't have the money behind you, you would not have been able to start a photography business. However, today, a lot of the mobile phones that we have are recording in super high quality. The megapixels that are available on my iPhone, I think, is now 10 megapixels. I have a DSLR that's 10 years old that was brilliant in its day, that was only running at 8 megapixels. The quality of our smartphone cameras could make you into an internationally renowned photographer. The websites that we can build, you can build websites pretty much for no cost at all today. WordPress, for example, is free. If you started a blog, you could become an internationally renowned photographer. But to get there, you're going to need PACT. We always come back to PACT, don't we? Patience, action, consistency, and time. You need to be showing the world what you are capable of. But it isn't just photography. It's building a YouTube channel. You can do that if you want to do it. But once again, you need to be able to put the effort in to create the content, because essentially to get out there, it's all about the content. Now, there is a book that I've just finished reading by Gary Vaynerchuk called Crushing It. It's his latest book. I think it was published at the beginning of February. I have just finished reading that book. It is fantastic. And it reminded me that, yes, we're now living in a world where we have access to tools and the ability to build something really special for almost no cost at all. But the difficulty we have today is because the barrier to entry is so much lower, a lot of people are doing it. But if you've got the talent and you've got the passion and you're willing to be patient and take action and be consistent and allow enough time, you can build an incredible business. And recently I was talking to Mike Vardy of The Productivist, and we just talked about that when I did my first YouTube video 2 years ago, that when I look at it now, I just want to cry because it is so bad compared to where I've come today. But you know what? I'm never going to take that down because it shows me the journey of where I've started to where I am today. And I don't believe for 1 minute that I am super professional or super successful at YouTube videos, but I am so loving the journey. I'm in this for a very long time. I'm more than happy to be patient. I am taking action every single week, and I am being consistent with 3 videos. This year it's going to be 3 videos a week, and I'm allowing enough time. In fact, actually, time for me is unlimited because I'm just enjoying the process so much. And that's what I really want to get across to you today in this video is whatever it is you want to do, whatever you want to do, have a look at it, because today the entry levels, the barriers to entry are so low, And if you use a little bit of creative thinking and you are willing to put in the work to make it happen, you can achieve an incredible amount. And that's why the title of this video is You Can Achieve Anything You Want, But. Because the but side is you have to start working. You have to start doing something with it. You can do it because your smartphone will do pretty much anything. Photography, video. I mean, there's a Korean director over here, Park somebody or other, who actually made a movie, a full movie that was shown in cinemas across the world that was made on an iPhone 4S. Now, 4S is a long time ago. The quality of the camera was not as good, but he was able to put together a movie, a full movie. I don't think it was 90 minutes. I think it was a short movie, maybe 15 minutes long. But he was able to tell a story, and he was able to put a movie out there that sold around the world just using an iPhone. So come on, guys, whatever it is you want to achieve, you can come and watch these videos. You can get as much inspiration as you want. The book Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk is a must read for anybody who wants to start their own business, start their side business, are just sick of working the 9-to-5 corporate life. You can change that at any time you want now, but you need to start, and you need to start doing. As I say, the barriers to entry are so low, but the difficulty today is not so much in the equipment cost. Today, the difficulty is time. And we need to make sure that you're allowing enough time each week to either write the blog post, record the videos, record the podcast, anything that you want to do. But you can build a very, very successful business today. You can build a very successful life today just using the tools that we have around us every single day. That's my message for you today. Whatever it is you want to achieve, start looking at ways of being able to do it and stop finding excuses not to do it. That is really the key message I want you to take away from this Working with Work series, this episode 50 of Working with Work. I want you to remember to start thinking about ways that you can do something and stop thinking about ways that you cannot. Stop making those excuses and start this day. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like the video, please click on the like button below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. It just remains for me now to wish you all an incredible, productive week.